Hello and welcome back to Sense and Sentimentalism. Episode 2, we are playing Contradiction, Spot the Liar. In the last episode, we got through Hour 1. If you missed Hour 1, we only have until morning to solve this murder, and it is already 6 p.m.
In Jenks' defense, it could be a suicide.
Most people seem to think so. Jenks is at the last minute on a Hail Mary pass to try and solve it by the morning. The chief is riding our ass. We need results. So far, we have found a pendant and one contradiction about a man who claims to have only known her for a few months, but we've proven he's known her for years.
And we also stole some things, which is always fun for a detective to do.
I say we are commandeering them for the duration of our investigation, which is like 12 hours. So
I say Jenks is never giving back that screwdriver now that he knows what a handy tool it is.
Look, as a man who owns like 50 screwdrivers, you need that many because you can never find one when you need it. So, for some reason, at 5 o'clock on Friday, the pub was not open. But now, the pub may be open because it's 6? I don't know. It seems like bad business practices not to be. Let's go ahead to the pub.
Ooh,
the pub
opens.
is open. I love that hat.
I love that glass. The blown glass windows. I love it. Let's press the bell.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right.
That's not a yes.
Thank you.
There we go.
She had to think hard on that.
That is quite a rock she has on her finger.
She looks pretty shifty. Well, she's
What's
Randy.
it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
There's
The
10
student.
people in this village,
Yes.
Jenks.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
You
Well,
suppose
I
you
just
are?
wanted to
I
ask a
suppose
few
I'm married to
questions
you.
about Kate
I
and Atlas, if that's
suppose.
okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer.
You're playing
any of them.
coy a little early with this.
About really weird things.
Is this a mystery game or is this the opening to a bad porno? Because that was really unnecessarily coy for a simple question.
I
That
haven't
was
watched
a-
that many really bad pornos, so...
Sense and Sentimentalism After Dark.
Ooh. No.
It's the old bad Cinemax things. Ladies and gentlemen, that will never happen.
Never.
The Valentine's Day episode.
Oh no. It's the worst Valentine's Day I can imagine. Alright, so let's ask her about... Let's just jump right in about Kate Vine's
Kate
death.
Vine's death, off the bat.
Like, let's hit her hard, because she seems kind of coy already.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody.
She was an alcoholic.
Person.
You're the only pub in
You
town.
could tell she had problems.
She wanted to say something
When was the last time you
else,
saw her?
but then she decided not to speak ill of the dead.
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
Presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
You are a strange girl.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a moody person and you leave 20 pounds, I'd say you're actually a pretty decent human being.
Nope. That was every tip she never gave.
Oh! Closing out loose ends before she killed herself.
Exactly. Driving license. She has to have seen this before, right? She's the bartender.
I mean, if she's doing her job, yes. If she's working on Randy and principles, then no.
You know, I've never looked at this license before. Miss Kate Vine, is this how they run licenses in the UK?
I mean, we should have really looked at some.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
Then you're a
So
terrible
you didn't
bartender.
know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Yeah, they're supposed to check to, what, 25 now?
You're supposed to check to 25. We were just there.
I got asked if I was 25.
Drop silver key.
Nope.
Unlocked bicycle.
Is unlikely.
Okay.
Well,
I'm glad that he can make that jump.
I mean, maybe it's her bicycle.
Rebecca wouldn't know about the bottles, or would she? Direct competition?
Simon's homebrew. Why would she? Wait a minute. Aren't the bottles for the homebrew?
Yes.
All right.
You'd think you could merge these into
You
one
would
question.
think.
Know anything about Simon
Oh,
Thompson's homebrew?
he's got terrible
Does he
teeth.
make homebrew?
I was focused on those intense eyes.
No, we
It's
do
all
buy
I can
from a
see.
local
I don't even see the
brewery,
hat
but we don't
anymore.
Usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Ooh. Ooh. That's some
Sick
shade.
burn. Is it cloudy in England today? No, it's just some serious shade.
Thrown by Rebecca. Broken pendant? You should ask about the... Why do we even have this pendant?
I don't know. Jenks is going to melt it down into a bullet to kill the villain with at the end.
Ooh.
Do you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. It has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Because everyone wears it. Because apparently it's a popular necklace.
This has been a really bad interview, and I'm sad that we came here. Is that everything?
I think that's everything. Because there's several things we can't ask about.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
You were
That's-
very unhelpful. I don't know why we said thank you.
That's the best thing. Okay, well,
Is he hiding in a plant?
yes. Look, it's about the element of surprise in this town. Really? I can't just leave the pub. I have to... Alright. Ooh, we can go behind the pub now.
Yeah, let's see if we can steal some more stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, he had the shifty eyes. We're totally gonna steal some more stuff.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
How can you tell it was smashed? It's completely covered in plastic.
And it looks like band-aids are holding the
Yes.
plasters.
Okay. Let's enter the outbuilding.
Sure, why
Why
not?
not? Let's break and enter. Padlock door, but the window is wide open.
Ooh, we have a key.
It can't be the first door we try. It is the first door we try.
I love this game.
And we didn't even need a key. There was an open window.
Yeah, but there's glass. He could have gotten cut. Could have needed one of those plasters from the window.
Nah, not in that duster. Ooh, clue.
Ooh.
AKA more shit to steal. Atlas.
Oh, that's terrifying. That's not
Whose
cool.
mask this is? Rebecca's or Ryan's?
And it's,
Rebecca seems like a bit of a wet paper bag, so I would not think it's hers.
we're moving into Wicker Man territory now. Ooh, if this takes like a weird cultish mystic turn, I'm in.
Investigate behind the shelves.
Behind the shelves.
Behind the shelves.
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Ugh. You should have stolen a flashlight.
You're a cop. You should have a flashlight. You're doing a nighttime investigation.
Literally, your entire investigation is happening at night. You're right. You should have.
And
did
you're
not come
doing
prepared.
in the woods.
This is furthering the theory that Jenks is not a good detective.
Like, your crime scene is in the woods. To get to Atlas, you have to go through the woods.
Maybe he has like cat eyes normally.
Maybe we can steal a flashlight. Leave the courtyard. Should we go ask her about the shit we stole?
Why not? Let's ask
I mean,
everybody about
that
the shit we
didn't work
stole.
last time, but you know.
Let's ring that bell again.
Hey, you.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
And by questions, I mean question.
It's made of cardboard.
Really?
Do you know what this is?
It's a mask?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
It was in your garage.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play it being someone different for a while.
So you really don't have to
Students
ask
find it
Brian.
quite
You can just
liberating.
ask Rebecca.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
The students have less on them. They don't have that cool symbol.
You don't know that.
I don't, but I'm assuming.
Ooh, broken pub window.
Ooh,
How did the window get broken out round the back?
Yes, let's point out the fact that we stole that mask.
Someone said 2 girls were
I mean, obvious. I don't think we need to point that out. I think that's.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Yes, that's why I
Sounds
wait a
like
week
happened a
before I
lot.
fix my broken windows.
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients. I don't think are suitable.
How do you have enough clients?
I was about to say, there's no one in this town. I think
Is-
there's a contradiction here. Kate Vine came in at 7? No. $20 for a...
Breakage. Broke the window.
No?
No?
We can't make like a leap of faith here?
No. Doesn't know who broke the window. Kate gave her $20. Or £20.
AKA $30.
So,
We got there somehow.
You said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window?
Let me tell
Did
you,
you think
windows
Kate
cost a lot
was
more than
arguing?
$20.
Well,
Yeah.
I suppose it could have been. Yeah. Could
If
have
so,
been,
she
probably right,
she's
yeah.
severely
But you don't know
underpaid.
who she was arguing with.
Which is why she was a bad customer.
I'm starting to come around to Rebecca's opinion here.
Realizing Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now, unless she did.
Well, no, because again, it's not a lot of money for a broken window. Maybe that covers the plasters for the
Let's see
broken
who
window.
Kate was with. And broken pub window. No?
No. I do want to know why she didn't bar Kate before now, though.
Okay. Well,
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I feel like there's a contradiction we're missing there, but you know what else I feel like?
Do we have to go back and talk to Emma?
I feel like we haven't knocked on Emma's window in about 20 minutes, and she probably misses us.
She's never gonna get whatever work she's doing done.
Look, if her work is that art on the wall, I feel like we're doing the world a favor.
Hey, you just don't understand modern art.
Questions, if that's
Hour
okay.
by hour, we should check to see if this bike gets locked.
Should we keep asking about it?
About what?
About the bike?
I mean, I think it's going to say we've already asked her about the bike.
That's true. So we just need to ask about the...
Yes.
Alright, we have to ask her now about the broken window, the
I want to
cardboard
ask her about the
mask.
cardboard mask.
Ever seen this before?
I want him to just wear it for the entire interview.
No, I haven't. Sorry.
I like how she apologizes for that. Hasn't seen the mask before.
Broken
Alright.
pub window.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
Pub. A broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
Why were you around back?
I was
Everyone
in
apparently goes
London
round back.
with a college friend.
Was that college friend Kate?
No, because Kate's already dead for that point.
I don't know. Maybe that's a contradiction. Maybe this whole thing.
Maybe Kate's not dead.
Maybe Kate's not dead.
Maybe they're just hiding her somewhere.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit
She looks
the
a
pub.
little shifty.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
AKA
'Cause-
recently, because you haven't really been out of college that
I
long.
like the little drawings that he makes along the sides of his clues.
I really wish, though, that it was like an actual like stick figure pub argument.
That would be great. But instead we just get the taps
Okay.
and what looks like a cup of coffee.
Went home to see her parents Thursday night. I mean, maybe?
Maybe.
No.
No.
Okay.
It'd be helpful if it turned red. Because instead of just sitting here
Eliminate
waiting
this
for...
option.
Should we go ask Simon about this?
Let's go
one,
ask
though?
Simon about
Probably
it.
be back later.
I like how he ends it with that.
I feel like she's lying, obviously, but like...
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Yes, I can tell that. What
can
with your
tell.
homebrew?
And you're being an insufferable douche.
He doesn't seem that insufferable yet.
Anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
As
No,
I
I
have
didn't
told
go to the
you,
pub last
I don't
Friday.
go to the
What
pub.
did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Why does everyone always look so shifty?
And that's why I call him a douche. He's just naturally shifty.
Cardboard mask?
I mean, it's what we've got.
Have a look at this. How do you feel about that?
Simon, you should run away. This guy's clearly
I haven't seen this
unhinged.
one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And you get a cool reverb effect.
I was gonna say,
Well,
it's
easier
interesting
when
that you have
have
to
a mask
say
on, isn't
something
it?
with the mask
People are
on.
not as
And there's no
afraid
mouth
to
slit.
And there's no
be
mouth
about
slit.
themselves, you know?
I don't think they thought the mask came through.
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I saw.
Does he have a thumb ring?
Yes.
This is
See,
the
he is a
advert that was at my
He
college.
may be a douche.
To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
That says something
Yeah, go
really
for it.
bad about your ability to retain information.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversation.
Or about your
starter.
university. You might have went to community. Let's go harass Emma about the poster. We've got a new thing to harass Emma about.
Poor Emma.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
All she keeps telling us is that she's never been to this course.
This
and we
is-
just keep being like, hey, what about this?
It's an interrogation technique. You just keep going round and round until they break. Jenks knows. Yeah, Atlas advertising poster.
At
What
some
do you
point, they're
know
not going to let us into their home
about
anymore.
Atlas?
They have to. We're the police.
They don't
I
have
know
to.
that
We don't have a
it's,
warrant. We're just some random guy in an Australian Outback hat.
I worked with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And
What did you
decided it
major
wasn't for
in?
you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so I decided it wasn't for me.
I've been to a similar course when I went to Atlas once.
Knows Rebecca quite well. Do you think Rebecca's offering, like, a competing course that she'd been to? Because she knows her quite well.
No, I don't think she competes against her husband.
She should.
Be back later on if that's okay.
It's not okay, Jenks. These people never want to see you again.
I give it 20 minutes. Let's go back to the woods.
Go further to the woods. Nope.
Nothing.
Let's go to Atlas. It's a Friday night. At some point there should be classes there, right? No? We're gonna go to the
Wrong
lake?
way. Ugh.
What are you doing?
I missed a path and I have to check it. And thank God I did. There's a weird dude.
There is a weird dude. Oh, man.
I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks.
It's a
Hide
weird
your
dude
drugs!
doing all the drugs.
Hide your drugs!
You can carry on if you want. Don't care. Keep doing your drugs.
There was a death recently.
Of course you knew where there's 10 people in
Well, could I
town.
ask you a few questions, please?
No, run away.
It's a bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Why would you
And what's
yell
your
at...
name?
Yeah, he's
Some
the weirdo.
people, Jenks. Some people.
Some people don't want to answer questions about a murder when they've just gotten really high. I don't personally understand it, but...
To Atlas. Into the Atlas building. There we go. More feet.
Go into the atrium.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report.
This is
Must be his
terrible
office.
wallpaper. No?
Okay.
Try the other door. And terrible carpeting.
Oh my god, that's... It looks like a bad hotel.
Looks like that house on Fixer Upper we saw. Or was it House
We've
Hunter?
watched 4 seasons of that. You have to be a little more specific.
It was. I'm sorry. It was House Hunters, the one where they renovate the houses, and they had the American who thought that she could do like miracles. The DIYer.
The one in Northern Ireland?
Yes.
I'm ashamed. I feel shame.
That you were able to pick up what I was putting down from those clues,
Yeah.
or the fact that you ever watched that show. What are we?
I went to the
According to
farm.
map,
Oh, okay.
Abbey Farm
I went too
was
far.
across the road there.
Okay, well, no, let's go there.
I say we break into his house if we can before we
Ooh,
ring
let's
the
go
bell.
up the steps.
If he sticks his head out the window, just be like, "Ignore me!"
Let's look around in this greenhouse. This greenhouse with bubble wrap everywhere. Let's pop the bubble wrap. Is there an option to pop the bubble wrap?
No, but it looks like he's been spray painting stuff, and I'm like, dude, it's a greenhouse. Get a shed.
Yeah, the ventilation can't be great in there.
That is not a good use of that space.
It's not a good
Frames
use at all.
with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Alright.
Take it with you. Yes.
Just stealing shit all over the place.
I feel like at every house we have to steal something.
I think at every house we should make a goal to steal multiple things.
Now he's a kleptomaniac. He needs a souvenir from every place. That's how I got my badge.
Oh man, is that the new theory? That he's not even a detective?
He's not
just,
even... Is he the killer?
I'm gonna go with, just a millionaire.
I want him to
An
be an
eccentric
eccentric millionaire who's a grown-up boy detective.
Yes.
Haven't got much time.
But a failed boy detective. Like, he had really simple cases as a kid that he couldn't...
I think he was a very successful boy detective who only had simple cases.
Ah.
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
James, who got the beer from the douche.
Simon.
Why are you asking me
That's
about
his name.
Kate?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why? What did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. All right?
And that you drank his homebrew.
Right. Good enough.
Might have done. Nice.
Everyone in this town.
If they're not a cult, they are the least helpful people on the face of the planet. And they should be a cult.
Should we just ask him about his terrible use of space?
I think we should really save that for last in case he gets mad and kicks us out of his home.
Okay, should we ask him about Atlas?
Yeah, why not? Let's start there.
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon. He's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing.
No, I'm not
You haven't
interested in
discussed
making
it with
money.
Simon.
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
I have no interests.
He's too cool for interests.
His interests are getting high by that lake, and then putting his equipment in a box right next to him in full view of the detective. Not to the other side.
Let's get weird.
Okay.
Ever seen this before?
Oh, that was weird.
Should I have?
No, it's okay.
Oh my gosh.
That guy just closed his eyes like, oh my god.
Ask him to leave your home. This is not a normal individual.
Gonna ask him about...
Yeah.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
I don't go anywhere.
I just get
Not
high.
to the pub.
Say that. Been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
How does Rebecca make any money? Nobody goes to her pub.
Well, maybe he's banned. She's pretty serious about banning people.
That's true.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
Don't
No.
go to the pub.
Yeah, but it's 10 people in town. Gossip spreads like wildfire.
He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd talk to anybody.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
I
Wow,
love
this
that
guy
we're
is a
interviewing this guy
wealth of information.
because we're getting nothing. James wouldn't know about the bottles.
But he would know about the
Have
homebrew.
you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's Tar. Yeah, I've tried it.
No
Did he
wonder
say-
it didn't sell with a
Well-
name like that.
To me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
Sexual
Like
favors.
nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend
Nice
were
herbal
into
tea with some psychedelic effects.
lethal.
Strong.
Was it made from
Fuck your eyes
mushrooms?
Knock your eyes out. I don't know if I'd drink a beer that was described as tar and also would knock your eyes out.
Would you lock up your bicycle in this randomly terrible town?
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
There we
You haven't seen him
go.
on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
There's 10 people in
When
town.
was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
When was the last time you saw Kate?
I mean, bet no time like the present.
When was the last time you saw Kate?
You're like a psychic.
Can't remember.
How
Can't
do you know?
remember.
Through
Maybe
Simon,
we shouldn't be
his
interviewing this man
girlfriend's
while
wife,
he is
but
high.
saw her
We
at college
just
with
saw him
Did
doing
you socialise
drugs.
with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
But you said you knew her.
In fact,
You said she was a friend, didn't you?
I think he did, like at the lake,
Did you
right?
know whether Kate had lost this or not?
He just said he didn't know her.
No idea.
At least he's consistent.
I think
He
he's
doesn't know
high enough that
anything.
he doesn't really know anything right now. So I think it's time to tell him we stole some shit.
All right.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Why does
So
no
it's
one ask for a
sideline.
warrant?
Oh, you do picture framing.
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Yes, it's going supernatural.
What's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want.
Don't look, Jenks.
You don't need to show me one. I've got one in my bag.
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This
Good to
country
know.
pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
It's the way he seems to
What
prefer.
is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
That's not an answer,
Okay, Yoda.
What
James.
sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
You drink some of my
Is that
tea
what you
first,
use them for, James?
and then you scry.
Communicating with the dead.
And they make them for other people these days.
But what
There's
about
a
the
market for these,
past?
is there?
Lots of people
Well, I mean,
want to
once
talk
you
to the
have
dead.
one, how many scrying mirrors do you
They don't
need?
believe in it.
He only makes
You
them
want
for other
Tom?
people because he already has one.
Don't do
Huh.
it for the money.
Maybe it
Very
breaks.
charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Don't.
Thank
You already have. How
You don't
many
do it for the
scry-
money. I'll take one.
And
You've already stolen one. Are you gonna go put the other one
James
back?
doesn't too.
He should put the other one back.
Thank you.
You know what he
Probably
should
be
do?
back later.
You should go and interview Emma about it.
Oh.
Who do we think? Who are we gonna harass? Emma? Rebecca?
Let's. You know what? Rebecca's on the way to Emma.
Okay. Post office.
Ooh, let's go behind the Brendan house again and see if there's anything there now. Nope.
And back. I hope you have Pokemon Go open, Jenks, because you're getting your kilometers in.
He's gonna be hatching some eggs, but all he's gonna get are Squirtles.
Hey, he might like Squirtles. I just hate Squirtles.
I mean, it's a really wet country, so I imagine he probably has
I'm
enough.
sure they have a ton of Squirtles. And, you know, before we get the angry comments, I have nothing personally against Squirtles. I just don't need any more Squirtles.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Okay, what haven't we harassed her about? Wouldn't know. Ooh. Wait, didn't she give me this? Oh no, Simon gave me this.
Yeah, we took that
What do you know
from
about
Simon.
this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
You
when was
think?
Last year sometime.
I'm not really sure if I approve of his method of just holding things up and being like, "What is
Have
this?"
you
Well, he
seen
doesn't have
these
evidence bags. He
before?
can't hand them
Is it
over to
meant be black
people.
like that?
I think so.
He can't get their prints on them.
Is it meant to be black like that? You know what? Rebecca's winning me over.
That's it for the time being.
She's like, I
Thank
know
you.
there's only 5 people in this town who are allowed in here, but I still do have an establishment to run, Jenks.
Emma, don't answer the window knock. Just don't.
Ask
They're
you a couple
coming
more
for you,
things, please.
Barbara.
Oh no.
Scrying mirror.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you
She
know
does
about
not
James?
like James.
That is creepy.
He is creepy.
He was selling them last Friday at the market. Those
I thought he didn't do it for the money.
I thought she wasn't there on Friday.
I usually go there for
Double
lunch.
So
contradiction.
you wouldn't buy one
Yes.
of these.
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Kate also
Was
didn't
she,
think James was creepy.
into this sort of thing.
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out.
Why would you do that if you're not into these sort of
You might
things?
see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
Well, of course it
How
doesn't
do
work.
you use it?
You just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you're just gonna show him that you're just gonna stare into a mirror?
I don't believe into it, but I'll
You
use it
just-
for you.
Yes.
You just stare like this. And, then
Yes?
you see...
Kate! You see Kate.
See what?
Sorry, look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so...
Who were you trying to see? Why doesn't he ask her who she was trying to see?
I'm just trying to figure out, like, worst case scenario, like, what could have popped up? It's just, like, a clown juggling, like...
Clown? That's your worst? I would have seen, like, Kate's...
No, just, like, random things. It's like, what am I gonna see?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
just, like...
James. You just see James. It's like that terrible...
These things are crap. I just see Simon making his homebrew.
Yes.
Every single mirror that James makes, you just get to see him getting high.
Yes. That's why she thinks James is creepy.
James is creepy every time I look into one of these damn things.
All I see is him. It's like there's a picture behind the...
Oh, it's like the Frank Oz pictures.
Yes.
For those of you who do not know, Frank Oz... Well, I mean, Petpluto likes telling this story.
Jim Henson made Frank Oz take off all of his clothes and then took pictures of him. And Frank Oz went along with it because it was Jim Henson. And then for some event, like his birthday or Christmas or whatever, he gave him a picture of, or a head of Bert from Sesame Street. And inside Bert's head, if you look through the eyes, you saw 2 naked pictures of Frank Oz. Because that's who was controlling Bert. So I'm thinking that's why James is creepy.
I think if James was selling them last Friday and she went home Thursday, we're going to get her into a web of lies.
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
Yes.
I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
No, you're really not.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub.
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on.
I broke a window.
What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that, but she was angry.
Or she had $20 to pay for the window.
Also, you
So it
weren't
was
angry
Emma
about it.
arguing with Kate.
Hold on.
But why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive?
No.
Or something else?
Where was it? Kate's argument. No. But Kate always had expensive shit.
Kate bought lots of new jewelry.
Is that why she didn't have the money? No.
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things.
Which is why
So
she
why were you
needed the
lending
money?
her money?
Well, no, it's because it's
What did
It
I
wasn't
say?
about money.
Wet
Web
noodle.
Web of lies.
Go on. What was it really about?
This is a safe space.
we
You
were
can
arguing
tell, Jenks.
because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
What money?
Ryan's affair with Kate.
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student, and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't
Any of
agree
it.
with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong.
But she went to an Atlas meeting.
Yes. It was clearly run by the
told
other,
you.
by the
Not
other
sure about
Rand.
this.
Web of
Emma's either on a moral
lies.
crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
The Atlas poster.
Advertising.
Went once.
No. Clicked on the wrong one. Case argument. Never met Ryan. Aha! She's the worst.
She
You
is the
said
worst.
you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. You say you never met him?
I like that face she makes when she's caught in a lie. She's like, "Aww."
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
Oh, I'm sure
I
he
won't be
will.
telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
She'll ban me from the pub. She's got a hair trigger for banning people from the pub, and I hate his homebrew.
It was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing.
Here's
both
the
of you.
thing.
No.
I don't know if Jenks should have needed her to tell him once she
She
said
thought it was funny. to
Rebecca
turn back
and
on
Simon
Ryan.
both couldn't know.
She thought I
Here's the
wouldn't
thing.
care.
Jenks isn't out tonight at the pub getting hot gossip, so he's got to get it
I was
somewhere.
already
Okay.
concerned when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it.
I mean, that's an excellent point.
And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have
How?
blown up
He
and
doesn't go to
it would just
the...
be a big mess.
He doesn't go to the
So
pub.
you just argued and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it.
I like the
You didn't see
music
her again
right
that
now.
night?
It's very sad.
No.
Very,
Are
very
you
like.
sure?
Yes.
She doesn't seem sure, Jinx.
You know, at this point,
Why would she just break a window? 7 o'clock!
at this point, you really should arrest her.
At this
7
point,
o'clock.
you should have a good
Ryan,
night.
to the Lothario,
Because it's
is it?
7 p.m.
Because
and that
time I met
means
this
it's a new
Ryan
time
Rand, face to face.
for us to run through this town again. So I hope you will join us again for the new adventures of old Jenks as he bumbles his way through police work in order to find contradictions.
Very good.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.